Hi, my name is Julie Stevens. I'm the Preparedness Coordinator at Linn County Public Health, and I am going to review a few things that are in my personal preparedness kit, as well as some things that maybe I don't need but others might. I will start with a sleeping bag, personal care items. I have hand sanitizer, toothpaste, and related items there. Change of clothing. I don't have small children, but diapers or bottles, extra bottles, or other feeding utensils you may need. And I have a dog, so we have dog food. I know in many lists that you have, and we'll talk to you about a few references that we can use at a later time, they talk about can opener and canned goods, and those are great ideas because they store very well. But it's just easier in my household. We have a jar of snack items, so I pull from the snack items, I put it in the kit, and then I rotate snack items. So the stuff in my raisins and portable peanut butter, I have a few utensils. These things are just easier for us, and hopefully we wouldn't have to sustain ourselves on a long time on this type of food. But for us, it's easier than the canned food. I have zip ties, plastic, I have gloves, I have a candle and some matches, paper towels, and I have a lantern that is quite bright, so I'm not going to turn that on. It also has a compass on it as well. Some hand wipes, and these do get dry, I know, so I try to rotate them in my car, but I'm not very good at that. So we also have water, and you could always rehydrate them. I've done that before. And then I didn't do this in the past, but I usually just had the big water. But I threw in a couple water bottles, and I don't know if your house is similar to mine, but there's an abundance of water bottles often in my cabinet or on the counter or wherever else my children leave them. I have sunscreen and medications, prescription medications. I know that's a little bit difficult sometimes because your pharmacy will only refill a certain amount, but if you have the availability or if you keep your prescriptions in a certain location in your home, you could certainly grab those and add them to your kit in an emergency. I have cash, Sharpie marker, a flash drive. I don't have as much information loaded on my flash drive as I should, but that's a goal. This summer I'm hoping to have one of my children load in copies of our birth certificates, social security cards, and whatnot. And then I have a phone charger. I have paper, Iowa maps, a first aid kit, just some basic office supplies, pens and scissors. I have paper towels and a flashlight. I have a headlamp. You can put it right on your forehead and it provides light if you're walking. And then the other thing I have is, I'm not endorsing any particular product, but we live near the nature trail, and I didn't like my kids biking on the nature trail without some sort of identification. So our whole family has Road ID is the brand that I have right here, and so this is mine. And it has, where I'm from, and it has my husband and my son's cell phone numbers. And then all four of us, my family members, we have my sister who lives in Texas, her contact information, because if there's a situation in Iowa or even in this area, I didn't want phone numbers from everyone in the same community there. So if people call my sister, then they know. Different stages of my life, I've been more organized. I at one point used all kids' backpacks, the old backpacks that when they were in elementary school, and hung them in the garage with different components of this kit. And then I looped our ID bracelets on the backpacks and also bike helmets at one time. But that has not necessarily worked as well for us and our family, just how active we are. So now I do keep a kit in the basement with some supplies. I also have a blanket there, but our sleeping bags are right next to it, so I don't technically have that in my kit. But I'm trying to be a little organized with what I would need potentially in an emergency. If you'd like additional information on things that you could potentially put in your family's response kit, you can go to www.ready.gov for other checklists.